bro. It's been a great to be a part of. It's been awesome to be a part of that show. Yeah. You know, because they've been awesome. I've learned so much, but also, you know, it's just great to be a part of that huge, of something that's been as successful as the show has been, because you never know what it's like to kind of have that kind of exposure, and you just go, far out, man, this is just, you know, it's awesome. And at the same time, it's, you know, it's I suppose it's been good for me, because I've had like one of the coolest characters on the show, you know, so I don't have to kind of, it's not like you go out for a beer and people come up to you and go, man, you're an arsehole, bro. You know,
there must be some people who get that.
Oh, and Star gets it, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. He's like, people come up to him and just give him the whole cold shoulder, and you know, like chicks come up to him and say, you're a fucking arsehole and all this sort of shit. I'm like, man, this is like the weirdest shit. You know, it's like, wait on, man. Well, definitely, I think like, you know, yeah, those interviews where I kind of, it was, you know, a younger me. It's like me reliving my youth in a way. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the character of Munter is meant to be 10 years younger than I am, personally. You know, I'm 34 and he's 24, 25. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, you kind of relive your youth in a way, but you know, in a kind of a little bit more kind of, I suppose, with a little bit more experience. And you take that and you put, you know, instead of just reliving the youth, you go, okay, well, what can I add to it now? And you kind of make him. That's why, you know, I think that's why the character's kind of become such a huge success, is because that's what you give. You know, you give a young person a little bit more experience, a little bit more life experience, the character, and they come off as actually, you know, still having that youthfulness, but also having, you know, quite grown up and quite mature. Jeez, bro, that's a decent mag, man.
Plenty of stuff on it, eh?
Bro, that's a decent mag, man. That's a healthy mag, you know. Ain't no diet going on there, bro. Actually getting in the ring, stepping in the ring, bro. Well, they fucked up my song for one. I had RJD2's Disconnected instrumental. Fuck, man. Could have come out standing at the gate, standing at the door waiting, you know, because I was like, man, I want to, you know, got to have the cool song when you come out. And I was like, yeah. Because I watched that Mayweather Mosley 24/7, and I was listening to it. Oh, fuck, man, what's that song? Went online, it was RJD2's, bro. Disconnected. I, yeah, man, found the instrumental because I didn't want the rapping over it. So it was cool. Gave that to them, bro. Come out. But first thing I turned around to my channel. That's not my fucking song. But but it was all good, you know. And then you just, you know, that was the first kind of bummer. And you're just kind of like, oh, well, sweet ass. But then you get in there, man, and it's just kind of, bro, the old adrenaline takes over, and you step in the ring, and I was just like, yeah, because I'm, you know, just amping, bro. I was amping, you know. You're just like, man, let's just go. And then you get in there, and yeah, bro, there's nowhere you can go, man. There's nowhere you can go, bro. There ain't no kind of pulling out. And once you start getting hit, man, there ain't no one stopping. Not like in sparring, you get a bit of someone goes smacking, so when you get a little bit thing, and they go, oh, wait on, stop. Ain't no one jumping in, bro. It was just full on, and mate, fuck, bro. But that's what I did, man. That's why I trained hard, bro. No beers, no nothing, man, for the whole 8 weeks. Nothing, man. Just eating, bro. Like chickpea salads and tuna and everything, and then, you know, because they go, oh yeah, bro, so you eat heaps in the morning, afternoon and stuff, and then at night time you eat less. Not like good old Kiwi. Have a little bit of breakfast here, and then have a little bit of lunch, and then have a big huge feed at night, eh? And then all you do with their food is take it to bed, you know. So oh bro, and I just trained hard out, and man, you get in there and fuck, you just amp, bro. And the adrenaline takes over, and when he hits you, you just don't even feel like you're getting hit. Honestly, man, it's like, at the end of the fight, I'm like, did he hit me? Just because you can't feel anything, man, because you're just so amped up. But it was just, yeah, man, you just get in there, you just... So, yeah, that was cool, and it was good, because I got, you know, just get to use the profile and do television interviews and stuff like that, you know, and just try and raise, you know, just raise awareness that bro, that poverty is alive and well right here, eh? You know, I mean, you know, all these people out there giving their dollar a day to World Vision, you know, overseas and shit, man. What, you know, bro, kids right here, man, you know, and the reason I do it, bro, is because I know that 50%, maybe even more of those kids are Māori, bro. That's the truth of it, you know, ain't no lie, you know, stare you right in the face, man, you know. And that's the big thing, you know. It's like, shit, man, and you know, I know it. I've been there, man. I've been to those houses. I've got fucking family members who live in those houses, and so you know, you just want to try and raise awareness, bro. And you know, you just try and raise as much money as you can, and get it all going. Oh man, but bro, got in the ring, man. Won the first round, and then. Second round he came out because he would have his coach. It's just this young guy, Craig Ormsby, bro. I'm 34, bro. He was 23.
Really?
23, bro. And I was just like, you know. And so you know, you're like, shit, man. Come on, man. Young dude, you know. But man, and I was just like, nah. I don't care who he is, you know. Because once you get into that thing where I'm training for the fight, you're like, man, put anyone in there. I don't care, as long as he's about the same weight. Because that's the thing, mate. I was sparring with dudes who were bigger than me and stuff. And shit, bro, you can, man, when someone's bigger than you, even by 5 kilos, even by 2 kilos, but like, you know, between the 5 and 10 kilos bigger, and after that, their punches are so heavy. You know, I was sparring with this guy who's 110 kilos, big Samoan fella at our gym, and man, bro, yeah, but you know, his punches, you know, you're like sparring with him, and he's, you know, because he can't get you because you're too quick, you know, he's just moving away, you know, but when he gets you, man, when he hits you, it's just like, boof, you just go bang, you know, and your head just goes boof, and you're just like, holy shit, and he's pulling his punches, he's not even hitting you. Because if he did, you'd be like that. He'd be knocked out, you know. But yeah, it's and then so he came out and we kind of matched up, and I think he kind of just, you know, like my coach said, oh, my trainer goes, oh bro, he might have just pipped you on their second round. You hit him, but he kind of hit you, and you know, so you just got to box out the third round and you'll win it, and then you're trying to boxing out, holding on a bit because you're a bit tired, and trying to boxing out, hitting him and stuff, and you know, and oh cool, and then they called it out at the end, 29-28 to the red, and he was boxing in the red corner and I was in the blue, and 29-28 to red, I was like, oh fuck. And then because you don't really know. No, and then they were 29-28 to blue, and I was like, and then the referee turns around, because when they did the first one, I went, oh fuck. And then he just turned around, the referee turns around and went, no, you won. And then I went, oh, and then I went, and he goes, no, it's blue. And I was going, and I went, oh yeah, and then he goes, and then the Dobbo who was doing it, he goes, oh, and it's a draw. And I went, oh yeah, sweet as, because you know, it's, you know, the last thing you want is to, you know, feel like, you know, because actually a lot of fights end in draws and those sorts of things, bro, you know, because it's just like, you know, you're there for charity, and the last thing you want is some dude, I think I won and all that sort of shit, you know.
That shit afterwards.
Yeah. But man, afterwards I was just thanking, you know, you just thank everybody.